Right. It's my list of things to do today. I really can't be bothered to do any of it, to be honest. I want to go meet the boys down at Brands, who are doing a track day. Right, so my BM, which I will do a walk around video at some point, it's got some winter wheels on, some S14 wheels. I've painted 2 silver. I just need to paint the other 2 basically. Just running some standard BM rims. Usually it runs R33 wheels, but they're a bit sorry for themselves at the moment, so I'm just waiting for some paint to turn up. And I've got new tyres. Well, here's another project I've got going on. Got my go-kart out. Nice little TKM, clutched. It's a bit sorry for itself as well, this thing. It's been in a damp garage forever, and they weren't allowed to run paint on the chassis for regulation, so it's got a bit rusty. So I'm going to get the rust off, paint it, build it, ready for summer. Oh, there they are. Nothing special, pair of S14 wheels. Nice and dirty. Just going to give them a key up with some 320 grit. I don't really care. And a few coats of U-Pole silver. Yeah, let me bosh through this and then we'll chat about the first part of the starlet build. One down. I hate prepping stuff for paint. I said these are only my winter wheels, so they ain't got to be that good. So as long as they turn out a bit silverish, I'm happy.
6.5 hours later.
First coat on. Don't look too bad for some winter beta wheels. The first part of my starlet, which is this bit. Oh wait, I need my cross member. So this is a BMW compact cross member. I think it's the same as an E36. Any E36, and basically I need to mount it into the starlet somehow, so this is the idea I've got. I've made these bits of box, capped the ends off and bored some holes out. I believe they're 30mm, and here and here are the 2 pickup points. One's a cone shape and I've measured it at 130 degrees. I made a little alley template, and it's roughly 130 degrees. So what I'm going to do is, so I've jumped a step. These little things I've just chopped up rough, and I'm going to bore them out to an M14 thread, and then I'm going to machine the 130 degree cone on one side. One side's just going to butt up flush, and then they slot in here, and they'll all get TIG welded in here. So then eventually, it's all going to fall out on me. So eventually then that will sit on the cross member like that. And then I can weld these 2 bits of box section into my chassis rails of the starlet, and put some little strengthening gussets in and whatnot. And then to put the cross member on the starlet will just be 4 big M14 bolts, because there'll be threads tapped in. It will locate on the cones, and the rears I've got to buy a bit of tube or pipe, whatever you want to call it, to fit the diameter of it, and it is 25.5 millimeters ish. So I need to go buy some tubing for that as well. So while they're drying, I'm going to change the fronts over because I've got new tyres to put on these. Here she is, boys and girls. Oh, and that. This is my little tip-top tyre machine. Little few issues, little snap tooth, doesn't hinder anything. This pedal doesn't lock, so you've got to go out by hand in there to make the jaws lock back in. Here's my little lathe. Nice little Boxford Model A from the 1950s. She's an absolute gem. I need to get some new. This lead screw's fine. The compound and top slide screws are a bit worn, so I need to get some new ones. But yeah, let's get into changing this tyre. There we go. If you're into cars and you've got the space, you just got to buy a tyre machine. You can pick them up for relatively cheap, especially if you go drifting and track days. Oh, it's so nice just not having to go down the tyre shop to do it. But yeah, luckily I've got some space up my unit. Don't get me wrong, it is a luxury, but if you can afford one, just get one. So I'm just going to get the rest done. I won't film it, this is boring. And yeah, get down to brands. Go! Oh. It's the best bit about going into the pits. We are here. Boys are in garage 18. And I don't think they'll appreciate me filming, so I'll try and get some in-car clips in a minute. Whoa! This is a weapon. Absolute weapon. Look at this. Oh. Look at this for a cockpit. Holy moly. a definite moment where it's like... Going for wet? Yeah, I think so. Oh. The rain has stopped play at Brands for some. Luckily the JDS Evo, the time attack beast, it's got a full set of wets they're chucking on right now. And he's going back out for some practice laps. It is minging out. Cold out here. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's cold. So I'm leaving the boys to it. Have a play. They just chucked on their full race wets and went out for a test. Looks like it went well. I'd love to have a go on wets. I'd love a race Evo, to be honest. But yeah, they're a good bunch of lads in there. Alright guys, I'm just going to end the vlog there. I didn't do anything when I got in, I just drove home. So I'll see y'all next time.